The handheld PCs of today are fantastic for a lot of newer games, but they all have the safe bet of being able to run older games quite well. For handheld fans, that means games that never released on the go, like Dragon Age or Quake 3, can now be played portably. And not terribly long ago, Valve added more compatibility for their own games on the deck, including the Half-Life series. So let's go into one of the more well-known games and see how it runs. Here are my results of Half-Life 2 playing on the Steam Deck. To start things off, this will be another shorter video. This game does exactly what you'd expect an older game to do on the Steam Deck once made compatible. You start it up and don't need to change anything for a phenomenal experience. I actually never even tried Proton with this game. It doesn't need it. So let's take a look at settings and performance. By default, my Steam Deck set everything to the max, high and very high on anything that could use it. The only setting that wasn't maxed out was Field of View, stuck on its default low setting of 75 that I promptly moved up to 100 to look good but not too distorted. As long as the deck is set to its 60 FPS mode, Half-Life 2 does not disappoint. Running around at the beginning, navigating sewers, or fighting off members of civil protection in firefights, and the game runs at a perfect 60 frames per second. I went through a good bit of the game, but never saw basic gameplay drop from that 60 even after I increased the Field of View setting. The drops this game has are very similar to what we saw in Star Ocean 4. When you transition into a new area, which the game does by freezing to load in the next segment upon you moving into it, you will see single digits as the loading sequence goes through. But when you have control again, it'll be right back up at 60. Now I know this game is 20 years old as of the year of 2024, but it's impressive to have these older Valve titles available at such high frame rates on portable consoles. Who knows? Maybe the Switch or its successor will get a 60 FPS port of Half-Life 2 in the future like the Portal series did. But back on topic. That's all I have for performance, so let's go into battery life, which you get quite a bit of. On higher brightness, Half-Life 2 will give the original Steam Deck model a battery range of around 4 hours, while lower brightness will increase that to just a bit over 5 hours. As we wrap this up, would I recommend Half-Life 2 to Steam Deck users? Absolutely. Having to do pretty much nothing to get it run perfectly and on maximum settings is quite nice. And that's all I have for you today. I'll be back soon with more handheld PC and Nintendo Switch reviews. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. Thank you for watching and have a great day.